Look at that.
Woo! We're live.
Come
What's
on.
up, everybody?
Look at that.
Come on into RidgeLife. We have got 81 people in here already in the chat, and we haven't even said a word yet.
I gotta figure out how you did this big.
You
You're
like
gonna
that?
have to show me
That's the old people way.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
can
show
do
me
that. I got the chat like this big.
Yeah.
What did you do? The pop out?
I know. I just hit Zoom on on the web browser. I hit Zoom.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna have Tim give me a lesson. on how
Charlie
to
Grady, good evening. Guys, this is RidgeLife's Live, and we are in 3 Mississippi's wonderful property.
Go RidgeLife.
Go RidgeLife. We
RidgeLife.
are with David from Come On Homesteading, Sid and Mike from 3 Mississippi. And if you guys watched our live about an hour ago, we are continuing on with the festivities. Guys, I am fat, dumb, and happy right now. We ate. You guys know I love venison. I cook venison. I shoot deer. But Mike is the grill master. I give it up. Bow down to the masterness of Mike, the grill master. He made some reverse seared venison, smoked, and it was delicious. Zero gaminess. I'm pretty sure it was all in the wet aging, but
that was your idea. I got that from you.
It was super delicious, guys. We had venison backstrap cooked to perfection. We had broccoli and what was that?
rosemary roasted potatoes.
Rosemary roasted potatoes, but the broccoli was not just broccoli. It was,
Oh, I put olive oil and garlic and some nutritional yeast on it, some salt and pepper.
oh my goodness, it was
Yeah,
delicious.
just
Did you get your belly full, Mike?
Yes,
Or
I did.
David? Man,
Oh, I'm
we
stuffed.
didn't have Thunder biscuits this time.
No, didn't have
But
Thunder
we did
biscuits.
have good
You don't know
biscuits.
about no Thunder
No,
biscuits.
we didn't tell you about Thunder biscuits.
Thunder
I'm
biscuits.
not, man, we have 181 people in
Woo!
our house.
Nice.
Thank you all so much. Thank you to my members. Look at Linda Wall there with the RidgeLife badge next to her
Nice.
We're
name.
coming in there swinging. With
Yeah.
Look out. Come on.
Grilling Addiction with Nixon here. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, what's up,
Oh,
Nick?
sounds like some great grub.
It was
Understatement of the year. Goodness gracious. Billy Spears, thanks for coming in. MT Homesteads in the house. Cast Iron Frank, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Can't go wrong.
Welcome
with
to
the
Mississippi. Well, thanks.
go wrong
We
with the name
love Mississippi. Anime Beekman, good to have you in here, guys. Hopefully you saw the live we did about an hour ago on 3 Mississippi. If you didn't, go back and watch it because it is a precursor for what you're seeing right now. And so many beans were spilled. I don't know.
Well, and we got him to 1,000
Oh, my
people
goodness.
on RidgeLife Ramblings.
Thank you, Lila Newton, for being a member of RidgeLife.
Nice.
Thank you very, very much. Lila Newton is a moderator extraordinaire, and I appreciate all of my moderators
We love
for,
Lila.
for the job they do. That's for sure. And again, thanks to David, Sid, and Mike. RidgeLife Ramblings, my side channel, my talk channel, hit 1,000 subscribers
That's awesome.
on their channel, on their live. So
Yes, sir.
thank y'all so much for that. I appreciate it. Gene, Southern Minnesota. Hello. Guys, you guys, it is nice down here. I'm wearing a coat right now, but
It's not that
it is
cold.
not that
He's
bad.
acting like he's freezing. he got the Carhartt on.
You got the
I
thermal.
got a light little
Oh,
hoodie
He's
on.
got the Guido outfit on right now.
You got the tracksuit. You
Come
got the tracksuit on. He's he's like,
He's not even eating.
let me take out the video.
What's up, yo? Come on now.
Well, I've been traveling, so I'm trying to be
man.
comfortable.
He's trying to be comfortable. Living wild and free homestead. Congrats. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that very much. Bob Ethrickson, good evening.
Mel and Gary.
Mel and Gary,
Simple
what's up?
Life.
Woo, Simple Life Reclaim.
Yay.
Now, Mel and Gary, David was given a gift today to bring to you. If
I
you
don't even know
don't
what he's
get
talking
a
about.
gift,
I don't know.
then you need to go
You got to flip him upside down and shake it out of
because
it.
you have got RidgeLife gifts, merch, special.
Here, I got it. Here.
That's not that.
No, it's not that.
I
There
got
was
you.
more.
I got
There
you.
was more.
I
It's
got you.
much tastier than that.
Don't let him fool you.
Mama Murphy, RidgeLife, all my family watching you midnight. Well, thank you, Mama Murphy family. We appreciate you coming in tonight. Strike the like, everyone, says Linda Wall. Thank you very much. DL Sand from Idaho. Yeah, guys, tell us what state or what country you're from. I really like to see all the different people that come. Look at Lila Newton with the blue tractor. That's a tractor right there. Blue tractor emoji. If any members in the house tonight can put a blue tractor emoji in as many times as you want, because all tractors.
That are, Tim, how many blue tractors you got?
I have one less than you, really. That's right. Yeah. Mike has 2 blue tractors.
He's got a counterfeit.
Oh yeah, 5 blue tractors, 3 blue tractors.
There it is. Come on with the blue tractor.
Oh, there's Elvis.
Oh,
Elvis
there
the
we go.
rooster. Yeah, I got the hat on. Look at that emoji hat. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very
That's
much.
actually a good looking hat, Tim.
I
I wish I
appreciate
could say that earlier.
Appreciate that, man. Tina Linba, hi from York, Pennsylvania. Nice to have you. Very, very appreciative to have Texas in the house. Christine Stevenson. Wow, 286 people in here tonight.
Really?
Nice.
We are 5 minutes into this.
Nice.
286
All
people.
right.
You got the green deer. Can we get a red tractor?
Oh, hey, well, there's a green tractor in there. I will say John Deere makes a great agricultural tractor. I mean, if you're going to spend $250,000,
You know what? There's John
you're
Deere's
right.
tractors the size of my tractor. I don't think are as good. I
no,
don't want to talk smack about John Deere. It's a great
residential-
company.
What do you mean, John? John
They're
Deere's got a
small
lot of
tractors.
tractors your size. They're called lawnmowers.
lawnmower.
You can go to Home Depot and get one tomorrow.
Tucker Jason, what's up, brother? Kentucky Blue. Man, I love all my friends here. Look at what we're going on. Phone Manova, Virginia. Thanks for coming in here. I work for John Deere in Iowa. We love John Deere
We do.
agricultural.
Yeah.
And again, New Holland
Hey,
makes it.
313. Look at that.
Whoa, 313 people in here, guys.
Killing
Nice.
it.
We've got
Yeah.
the superstars in the house, guys. David, come on, Homesteading is
I don't
right
know.
at
I don't know about that.
30,000 subscribers.
1,000 away.
1,000 away from
1,000 away from
30,000.
30 right now.
Yeah.
I'm about
Nice.
500 away from 20,000, and you guys are
We're
how
like-
far from 100?
Well, we're like
80.
2,000 from like 90.
Yeah, we're at
Yeah.
88,000,
Something-
87,000.
We're like, yeah, like we're like
Yeah.
3,000 away, I think.
So-
I don't know.
So 12,000 from 100?
So yeah, roughly. Yeah.
Sounds about
12,000.
right.
I mean, yeah,
12,000.
12,000.
12,000.
Guys,
Close.
silver play button in the future, very, very soon for
We'll
Mississippi.
We'll see.
No, I mean, you guys have changed so much from guys. This is 3 Mississippi. They used formerly the Crouch Ranch.
Yeah.
You know, this is you're on RidgeLife. New subscribers here, maybe. Sid and Mike have came from California. Mike's originally from Tennessee.
Smelly Gary.
Now, where are you from? Virginia?
San Diego.
Okay, California,
Yeah.
born and bred,
Born
but
and
we've
raised.
got Tennessee,
Right.
born and bred, and now they're in the SIP. They're in Mississippi, and they've Sid and Mike. And I've watched them for a lot of information as far as they almost solely can feed their family with things grown on their little ranch they had in California. Now
less
they're here in
than an
Mississippi. Less than an acre,
Yeah.
and all the protein, pretty much all the protein
Yeah,
that you consumed came from their ranch in
Yeah.
California. Now that you've got how many acres?
Just shy of 45. It's
Yeah.
like
Okay, just
44.6.
44.6, yeah.
Yeah.
45 acres, and they are killing it. Killing it. They've got the Taj Mahal of chicken coops. Is that right, David?
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
I mean,
I'll tell you what. It's got some headers.
If a tornado comes through, I'm standing in their doorway of their chicken coop.
I tell you what,
It's got some headers.
I love me some birds. I am bird crazy. They can attest. How many birds have you seen around the house? Just figurines or whatever,
Yeah.
right?
S.
Like-
Suzu from San Diego too.
Oh,
Also.
there you go. See?
Glenn Smith, good evening. If you don't
Nice.
have your own channel, then you're persona non grata. Enjoy your fame. That's right. That's right. Kim Campbell, how you doing? Look at there. She got the red
Oh, there we go.
truck
Red-
car
red
and
truck
fire
and
truck.
Something. Yeah,
Simple
oh, yeah,
Life
fire
with
truck.
Claim saying hello, Anime Beekman.
Speaking of Simple Life Reclaim, I wanted to give a big shout out for them. They just hit 100K this
Oh, man.
week. Congratulations.
Nice work.
Congratulations.
Silver
Silver
button is
I
on
love you,
their
fam.
way.
I'm
That is awesome.
super, super proud of you
Nice.
guys, man. Y'all deserve it.
Tony Dale from Arkansas, 6 blue tractors. Thank you. Let's see. $5 super chat from Lila. Split with David and Mike for a blue tractor fund.
Hey, I don't want a blue tractor. I want something that can actually lift something.
What's up, Brian Wilkerson? How you doing?
Oh, man.
Hey,
Oh,
let me give you a little facts right here. Pound for pound on the market, the Mahindra has the highest lift capacity out of all of them. So just gonna throw that red out there at y'all, you know.
But
That's facts.
so what country you answers when you call for customer service for a Mahindra?
I don't know, probably right past New Holland.
His answer was it never breaks down, right?
probably I get redirected past New Holland.
Oh
over there
man, Tim Zeminski, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Oh man, what a great day we had.
It was a great day.
Hey, it's not over yet.
It's
Yeah.
not no, but
Not over
I
yet.
got here about just after 1 p.m. and man, these guys were on it. Mike was on a blue tractor, a real tractor.
He hid the lawnmower.
Frankie was
Frankie
out.
was on that one.
Oh,
Frankie was on the Kubota. Sid was inside,
I was
cooking, preparing a meal. David was on the road, and we did a tour of the property. A drone operator came down from Mexico and got some amazing drone.
Jorge!
They just come door to door.
Shout out to Jorge!
Oh, Jose, thank you very
I
much.
wish he would have left his info.
Yeah,
We'll never get a hold of him.
me too.
Yeah.
So you're going to see some video coming out on RidgeLife of the visit down here with Mike and Sid and David. Yeah, Mike, Sid, and David. Yeah. We got to swap sides here real quick.
Pick a name.
But the video coming out hopefully Thursday or Friday is going to be amazing. I don't know if I can put it all in one video. It may take 2 videos. There's going to be some good stuff, and they are just starting here. I mean, you guys are really just raw.
We got here in July.
6 months.
6 months.
Very end of July. Yeah.
Okay, so they've already got a chicken coop going. They've already harvested how many deer now? 3? 3 deer harvested, and you guys
2.
have 2.
He's counting 2 of mine as one over.
2 of Mike's is 1. The only one that really harvested a real deer is Frankie.
Oh, guys, there will be a video coming out on 3 Mississippi very soon that's near and dear to Mike's heart.
Oh man,
and I'm sure
you're gonna make me
Sid's
cry
as well.
right now.
He's gonna cry right now. If you have ever gone deer hunting with your child and watched them harvest an animal for the first time, and you participated in training them up to be able to do that confidently with empathy for the animal and blessing to know what it's going to provide for you, and then watch them make that connection, you're going to see that on 3 Mississippi coming up, hopefully in the next.
She's 12 years old.
12-year-old daughter.
Wise beyond
it'll
her
probably be
years.
next Sunday.
She is
Wise beyond her
We got
years.
people saying, David, you look tired.
I am
Why
tired.
would you
man,
be tired, David?
He should look tired.
I have drove 700 miles to be here today. I started out this morning at 3:50.
Just to see RidgeLife.
Yep. Just
What need to backstrap, brother?
I came all this way just to congratulate Frankie for actually,
That's weird.
getting a real deer here on the property because, Mike's a little baby. Nah, hey. Mike is a proud father, and he should be.
You were eating one of Mike's deer.
Oh yeah,
That's
and it
great.
tasted really, really good. I ain't even gonna lie
Young
to you.
bucks are tender.
Well, the little ones are tender.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're just so tender and wild,
Nah, I tell you,
Mike is such a good dad, says David Glenn. Yes,
He
he
is.
is.
Yeah,
He's
Mike-
a very good dad.
Mike's glowing, man, and I know that feeling. I remember when my son got his first one, and I mean, it trumps anything that you do yourself when you see your kid do it, by hands down.
And we're lucky
Yeah.
too, because we have a girl, so I think in the beginning he was like, "Oh man, like we got a girl, I'm not gonna be able to do anything with her." But-
There may have been a moment when she was a baby where I was like,
Yeah.
what am I going to
But-
do with it?
But I tell you what, Frankie's a good mix. I will say she's a lot like me. Like she's a good mix of like girly girl, like she wants to go.
She
with
got
me.
fingernails?
Yeah, she wants to go with me and
She
get her
gets
nails
manicured.
done.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
wants to like do whatever the makeup trend, whatever.
But she
the
can drive a
culture-
tractor
but
better
then
than
she'll-
David.
Yeah.
She can drive a truck better than David too. I watched her today.
Well, she can definitely,
She drives faster than David. I know that for sure.
she can definitely drive better than Sid.
Oh, hit that culvert.
Hey, that culvert's been fixed.
Frankie was our driver tonight when
Yeah.
we took Tim around for his first tour of the
Hey, look
property.
at that, 414, guys.
414.
Look at that.
Thank you all so much
Nice.
for coming in here.
I love
That's awesome.
Carolyn says, Mike, sing something. Well, he's probably going to sing something a little later. So him and
Oh,
Frankie
man.
may
it. Oh,
may
that's
get
right,
out
you
a
did
guitar.
threaten to do that
I did
earlier.
threaten to do
They
that.
threatened to do that. So that,
Mike said that was before dinner.
You're right.
We've eaten so much. Oh my goodness, I am so full. Margarita, good evening, Margarita. Thanks for
Hey,
allowing
Boo, how are you?
thanks for allowing David to come down and visit the
I'm
good
still
people down in
kicking.
the city.
I forgot to ask Frankie if
I'm
he
still
was
kicking.
willing to do that. I'm gonna go check with Frankie
Yeah,
and tune my
yeah,
guitar.
yeah. Go right ahead, bro.
Not only can she lay down a deer, she can sing too. Come on.
Now, a lot of y'all know David from Come On Homesteading. He's got Come On Keeping It Real, his talk channel, which is amazing. If you want to, I mean, I'm just impressed with what David has got going on there in Arkansas. He has given up so much of his life to go take over an abandoned cabin in the woods in the hills of Arkansas.
Sounds like he's trying to be a serial killer the way you
Yeah.
framed that.
But he's not the Unabomber, I promise. He is doing amazing things out there in Come On Mountain. If you don't know what I'm talking about, but he's got Come On Homestead, and he's
Look
got
at that, 432, Tundra Jason, 432.
Come on, keep it.
Dang.
Tell us what you've been doing down in Florida, and kind of what you got coming up here on Come On Homestead.
The whole mountain's about to be turned upside down. Honestly, there's a whole lot of changes coming. I went to Florida for 7 days to visit my kids and my grandkids, and I came back with a truck and a 20-foot trailer slammed to the hilt of stuff to change the mountain.
It is loaded up.
It is loaded, and we have brought it across to the heart of the USA. And it is about to be on like cherry flavored popcorn up in here. Come on.
Stringfield Ridge, good evening. I'm glad to have you in here. So what have you all got planned in the what are some visions you have for 2023 for 3 Mississippi?
So we're obviously going to finish the chicken coop that we're working on now.
The Taj Mahal.
Yep. We got some fencing we
Header
got to
central.
do. That's right. David can stand in the doorway. It's tall.
Yeah.
We've got some fencing we
Hey,
got to
Jamie.
do because we're fixing to get some sheep in the spring. I'm going to start my quail back up. We've got some eventually, after we get everything like that done, we're going to get the barn started and a tiny house started, an off-grid tiny house for when like the electricity goes out. We'll have a potbelly stove and a good situation, or a guest house for when these two jokers come and stop by. We can say, hey, go sleep over there instead of crashing on the floor in here.
You heard that, an off-grid tiny house on 3 Mississippi coming up soon. So that's amazing. I just saw a post by Simple Life Reclaimed. David's been very concerned about the recent snowstorm up on Come On Mountain. He's been out of town. And Gary from Simple Life Reclaimed made a trip out there to Come On Mountain and said things are
Upside down.
Things are upside down on Come On Mountain.
Which I kind of figured.
So David's a little disheartened about that, but David's going to bounce back.
Make it do what it do.
He's going to make it do what it do, and he's going to come back better than ever. So be on the lookout for Come On Homesteading to find out what happened on Come On Mountain while he was gone, because I'm pretty sure if Gary says it's upside down,
it's upside down.
It's upside down, brother. You know what I'm saying? So Frederick Carr, hi everybody. Big diehard fan of all y'all. Sid, you are so pretty. Your hair looks absolutely 100% amazing and phenomenal. They're from Maine. So she is just turning red right now. You see her?
My hair doesn't compare to yours, Tim. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's so, yeah.
Simple Africa says, it's okay, man. Nothing you can't handle. We know David can handle it. Oh, yeah. Lobo Reyes. Hola, amigo from Mexico. Thank you for joining us tonight. Lobo Reyes.
Oh, shoot.
What's that?
Simple Life Reclaimed.
I'll just say this. He put in work with the chainsaw just to get to your mountain.
Oh, I figured that was happening. I figured that was happening. I knew it was coming. Trust me. I knew. I've said already that I'm preparing for the worst and I'm hoping for the best.
I think I know what he's talking about. David has warned me. So I'm getting ready to build an off-grid cabin myself on the top of the ridge in West Tennessee. And there's a pine grove that I'm just in love with. And David said, Tim, you don't need to be in the middle of them pines.
No.
John, Cold Beer Ranch.
Cold Beer!
Who are those mangy mutts next to you?
Woo!
You know what's funny? Funny story. You're going to like this, Tim. So I'm talking to Frankie in the truck yesterday, and I'm telling her, like, hey, don't forget, David and Tim are coming over. And I was like, you remember them? And she's like, which one? And I was like, she was like, who? And I was like, David from Come On Homesteading, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, yeah. And I was like, she's like, oh, yeah. I remember David. Okay. And I was like, and Tim, you met Tim once, remember, at the meetup? And she was like, which one was Tim? And I was like, so I'm explaining it to her, and she goes, is that the one with the beer and the ranch and the wife?
Oh!
And I go, are you talking about Cold Beer Ranch, like John and Natasha? And she goes, yeah, I like them. And I go, yes, you met them. I go, but I'm talking about Tim from RidgeLife, go RidgeLife, And she was like, okay, but I really like John and Natasha.
Oh! John, you hearing this?
And I go, but they're not coming to me. And she goes, all right.
Oh!
That'll work. That'll work.
Oh, Cold Beer.
She's like, the David's coming, right?
Hats off to Cold Beer Ranch, everybody. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, they said they had a real wet snow in Arkansas, lots of damage. almost
Dang,
500 people. I think,
Come on.
guys, I think 300 plus is the most I've ever had in a live.
That's crazy.
So we're going to top out at 500 here. We're only
I love
19 minutes into this
I
thing.
love
But I only see 242 likes.
That's
So
right.
Yeah, what's up with that,
You guys gotta
people?
hit that thumbs up.
Smash it.
Come
Smash
on.
that thumbs up.
Just because
everybody.
Frankie don't like him, don't mean
Yeah,
that
no
you
one's
should.
reason that Frankie thought that John and Natasha were coming to stay at the house, like, you know. So I'm just
Guys,
saying.
this has been a weekend for me of delicious food. I went down to Starkville, Mississippi to my son, stay with my son Morgan at college. He's at Mississippi State, Hail State, by the way. Hail State. And he took me out to eat last night at a local eatery, and
Boom.
504.
504.
I had what's called a triple threat, or he had a triple threat. And what that was a barbecue bologna sandwich with pulled pork barbecue and bacon on it. Oh my goodness, that was talk about amazing. Then this morning we went out for breakfast to a local eatery called the Starkville Cafe, and I had French toast with duck butter. And you're like, what's duck butter? They wouldn't tell me. It was like a secret recipe.
It's gotta be like
It was definitely it was maple syrup. It was maple syrup, and
It's
it had,
worth the Google.
Yeah, right.
go check out Starkville Cafe duck butter, and the French toast with the duck butter was delicious. Then of course I come here, and Mike and Sid knock it out of the park with the broccoli, the potatoes, and the ultimate venison
and
backstrap.
the not quite thunder biscuit.
Oh,
but-
so delicious.
Yeah.
The Kemp family, Colbert Ranch, are you still posting? Haven't seen a post from you since the road fence was completed. Guys, I just talked to John from Colbert Ranch, and he has some major life changes going on, all for the better. He promises he'll get some videos out, but guys, congratulations to Colbert Ranch, John, on what he's got going on in his life. Natasha, you and you both, I love both of you. I can't wait to see when you do post new videos from Colbert Ranch. Colbert Ranch 2.0, everybody. So that's what he's got going.
Are they coming to the meetup?
I hope so. John, are you coming to
Yeah,
the
John Colbert.
Mid-South
Mid-America.
Mid-American YouTube Meetup 2023 in 10 Killer Lake at Chickasaw? No.
Not
Cherokee
Subway.
Landing State Park. There you go.
Oh,
Cherokee
we're in
Landing State
Chickasaw.
Park. I got this right. Critter Creek, heck yes. RidgeLife, come on, Homesteading. Guys, we got 507 people in here
Nice.
blowing this thing up. Israel, Ariel Rizal Ben Zion, Mike is taking photos of David's trailer for us. Mike is taking, oh, yeah. So, guys, David is bringing secrets back to Come On Mountain.
Nothing like they found next to the Corvette in the garage, but he's bringing home some secrets.
Bringing secrets.
And people are really wanting to know what you got coming up. So can you give us a little?
Oh yeah, Mel and Gary are going.
Yes. Can you
There
give
we
us
go.
any bean spilling tonight on RidgeLife?
Yep, I'll be home tomorrow.
Oh, hey Sam, check into Come On Homesteading if you want to know what's on the trailer.
Although, if you go back and watch the live we did about an hour ago on 3 Mississippi, you might
Or
auditorily have gotten a hint.
or
Ooh.
watch my Come On Keeping It Real today
That
on the
too.
way here.
Or your
there's
niece's live
or
stream.
my niece's live Life with Mars.
Life with
I
Mars.
went with them. So yeah, there's been some hints. There's more though than just that. But
Kobe Ranch says win. Win!
It's
Win!
May 19th through the 21st.
Oh.
David seems like he's ready to be home. I am home. When I come and visit my family, I am
Now,
home.
wherever he's at is home.
Yeah.
And
What's up,
as long as
Maddie?
he's with people that he likes.
Yep. No, I'm good. I'm just tired. It's been a long day,
Backwoods.
and we just ate a whole lot, so I'm a
We
little
did.
bit more like.
yeah, we all
Yeah.
just ate, and we
Yeah.
are struggling right now. I'll tell you that right now. Now, if you're interested in going to this meetup, it's at Lake 10 Killer at Cherokee Landing State Park in Oklahoma. I believe May 19th-ish. It's like 2 or 3 days long. MT Homestead's putting up. They've got a Facebook event for this. If you go to MT Homestead's YouTube channel, they've got a video with all the information on how to get there. And guys, this is just not for YouTube creators. We would love for the number of YouTube viewers to outnumber the YouTube creators. Now, I believe there's already like 36 creators that have committed to going there. So if we could have 100 or so viewers,
Well, we got 531 in
Yeah.
here. Come on.
yeah, guys,
Yeah,
531 people, 315 thumbs up though.
That's
So
right.
Yeah, we're
Stephen
working
Carlson, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope your rabbits are doing well. Let's see what else we got going here. Maddie from Backwoods Mindset's going to the meetup. I know that.
Nice.
Nice.
You're traveling quite a ways then.
Yeah, yeah.
Dang.
Oh yeah,
All right,
FFC.
Maddie.
That's in Oklahoma. That is just outside of the Tulsa area.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go. I may have to stay a little ways out of town at this point because I know a lot of things are booked. But I think I might just, even if it's just by myself, I might just come down just to see everybody and participate in the shenanigans.
Hang out like a hare and a biscuit.
Grandma Carol's in here. Hey, Mama.
Aw.
Hey, Grandma.
Eden's Gardens.
Behave yourselves. Never.
Always, always.
I will meet you soon, Grandma Carol.
Mm-hmm.
Very soon.
Treasure Hunter, good evening. Says go RidgeLife.
Yep.
Brian, Vineyard Farmhouse is in the house. Good evening. Hope you're doing well this evening.
Good job.
There you go.
Gary
Simple Life
posted it.
Claim
There
just
you go.
posted the
Thanks,
link.
guys.
So go, everyone who's interested in going to the MT Homestead meetup, there's
What
the link right
state?
there.
Cold beer, Oklahoma, where the winds come. That one.
Oklahoma. Ruth, hey, watch how you doing, Ruth? Good evening, everyone. Rebel at Heart, 557 people in here. That is
Dang.
blowing it up now.
Holy
Blowing it up.
moly.
All right, now since there's so many people in here and you've committed to coming into this live, I want these two people before Mike comes out with Frankie and sings a song
they
for
just
y'all.
disappeared,
You're getting
bro.
ready. You're getting ready to get a. I heard a.
I heard a
Oh,
little
did
tuning.
you?
I heard a little
Okay.
tuning in the background.
All right.
Tim, have you reached 1,000? Yes, thanks to these guys right here, we reached 1,000 subscribers on RidgeLife Ramblings. So
I may
thank
have
you very
bullied
much.
some people. No,
Nice.
I'm just kidding.
But all right, so guys, I want you to think about this for a second. What is one thing the people on YouTube do not know about you, David, that you'd like to that you're willing to share with us tonight?
Why you start with me?
Because I love you, man.
Man.
Randall Granlin,
Oh,
how you
yeah.
doing, brother? $5 super chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. And yes, I am going to be a guest Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, on the Vineyard Farmhouse. It'll be my first live stream that I've been a guest on since coming back to live stream. So go check us out on the Vineyard Farmhouse. So I give you a second to think about it, David. What's something you want to share with the YouTube world about David that people don't know?
I think we should start with Sid.
All right. Boom.
Okay.
What's something
Throwback.
that
One time I woke up in a bathtub full of ice and my kidney was gone.
See that? Oh, what's something that people that hasn't typically came up in your conversations on YouTube that you're willing to share with us today?
Let's see. I taught dance for a long time. I assistant taught lyrical jazz, and then I taught line dance, both line dancing and couples dances at a local bars and private events for like 7 years.
Wow.
So that's something that a lot of people don't know. Although if you were at the meetup and you saw me dancing with oh my gosh, my brain just Boots and Bounty.
Boots and Bounty
Boots
from
and
Jackson,
Bounty.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then you may know that already, but yeah, that's not something I typically like.
She's,
And I also used to technically deal drugs because I worked in pharmacy for 20 years.
oh, okay. She was a legal
I was a legal drug dealer.
drug rep. Okay.
Not
all right.
not an illegal, but
A
legal.
legal. Not
Yeah.
illegal. A
There we
legal.
go.
All right. David.
All right, she gave a few, so I'm going to give it.
All right.
For one, I moved out when I was 15 years old. I started my first business when I was 21 years old. And I also went to Job Corps for carpentry.
Wow.
There you go. I'll give you a few.
And
So-
one time at band camp. No.
And one time at band camp.
Him and this flutist.
No, never can play the flute, but I'm mean on the recorder. Let me tell you, I can play a recorder like you wouldn't believe.
Thank you, Pearly May. Thank you very much. Pep up, David, says Maggie. He looks sad. He's just tired.
I'm not sad. I'm just tired.
I traveled 1,100.
I was sick for 17 days.
That's
Literally got in my truck, drove to Florida, hung out with my grandkids, kids, and then drove another 2.5 hours south Florida, hung out with my brother and my nieces and my nephews, and literally got up at 3:50 this morning and drove here for this.
I'm surprised actually how peppy he is
Yeah,
considering all of that. To be
I-
honest, like he seems, because I knew he was sick when he
Yeah.
left. And I was like, oh, I hope he's better by the time he gets here, just so like, but he's tired. Like,
Yeah,
but he's chatting it up. He's like,
it's
he
been
ate
a long
dinner.
month. It's
Yeah.
been a long month.
He-
But I know I'm not my normal like energetic self, but I think
He's
I'm doing
running at
pretty
like
good.
He's running at like 40% power. I feel like,
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
But my 40 is more than
That's true.
most 80s.
That's
so,
true.
So I'm hanging in there.
588. Jock Longstrom. Where are you from, Jock? I see the way your name's spelled. You got to be from Scandinavia somewhere. I really am interested where you're from. That would be amazing if you are from Scandinavia. Right? Isn't that crazy? We're going to be close to 600 people now. We're only halfway through this thing. Now, Sid.
Yes. sir.
You're from San Diego.
That's correct.
Now you're in the
That's
South,
it.
the
I know.
South, the SIP, right?
That's
What
it.
has been the biggest culture shock for you coming down to Mississippi?
You know, it's funny because that's one of the first things people always ask me. And people hear you're from California, they forget that they only think of San Francisco and LA. They forget that the majority of California is farmland and like outskirts of the county line. And that's where we lived. We lived in an unincorporated area for like most of our time together, Mike and I. And so we kind of didn't really live in the city, even though we were technically within the county borders, but unincorporated. So really, and that's everybody that asks us that knows, because it's a small town, they're like, oh, you're the ones that came from California, you know. Aren't you just having culture shock? And I'm like, not really. It's not that much different. If I go to the grocery store back home, I would bump into at least 1 or 2 people that I knew. And if I go to the grocery store now, I bump into at least 1 or 2 people that I know. So it's really, nothing has changed. And it's a really wonderful community. It's beautiful here. The people have been beyond welcoming. We've made friends and family here already in such a short amount of time that I could not have prayed for, asked for anything better than we did receive. I feel like we were truly guided to this spot. This was meant to be, and we are beyond blessed to have found this spot and the people that we found. It's amazing here.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It makes a big difference to come with a community like in place.
100%.
I mean, with me in Arkansas and all of us around the fam around there, it makes all the difference on the day-to-day life.
Yeah.
So much better.
And Tim's actually going to get to meet the family that has sort of adopted us, this giant family that lives right down the way here, because we're having church tomorrow, and we have like family lunch after on Sunday lunch, and he's going to tag along with us tomorrow, so he's going to get to meet a lot of them, and they're all excited to meet him.
I can't wait. It's going to be fun. Now, we do have 2 people from Scandinavia. Jacques is from Stockholm, Sweden. I guess Sweden is this considered that? Scandinavia? It's not. That's more.
I
Sweden is. Yeah, Stockholm, Sweden. That's Scandinavia. That's the top. Yeah, Norway, Sweden, Finland. Yeah, Scandinavia. Yeah. And then there was another one. Thanks for coming in. So we have 2 from Scandinavia.
Nice.
It's amazing. And David, they're saying you look tired, but you know they know you're wanting to get back to the mountain. What's the biggest thing you're looking forward to in 2023 on the mountain?
Solar.
Solar? What are you gonna do with solar?
Stop buying all that gas for them generators. Come on. That way I can go across the country more. You know what I mean?
And that's Handline Jonsberg from Norway, guys. And I was in the Navy, and I was on a submarine, and I got to pull into Norway. I've never seen anything more beautiful than the fjords of Norway. We surfaced the submarine, and it was just clouds and water, and then all of a sudden, out of the mist, out of the clouds, you come up straight cliff faces of the green fjords of Norway.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was just sheer rock faces right in front of the submarine. Wow. We had a guy that had to get evacuated. So the guys came up in a Zodiac, boarded the submarine. The guy got off, and they disappeared in the mist. It was something straight out of the movie Vikings, you know, the TV show Vikings. Yeah. It was gorgeous. That's awesome. So you guys live in a beautiful, beautiful place up there. So
that is amazing. Let me ask you something.
Whoa, 611.
No, nice. 611 people on RidgeLife. That you guys have doubled what I've seen on my lives in the past. So that's thank you all so much.
Let me ask you,
what's up, brother?
Have you ever been to New Holland?
Is that like Old Holland?
I'll tell you right now, New Holland. Oh, he's making fun. Okay, I've got a tractor, right? And I inherited it from my mama. Believe it or not, Grandma Carol used to drive that tractor. She's built berms with that tractor.
Well, I'm sure she can operate it better than you.
Way better than me. I've destroyed. I've broken that thing so many times. But we have a 55 horse Workmaster New Holland tractor. We call it Old Blue. And you know, David's got Uber. Now, Uber is an amazing machine. It is a Mahindra, and Mahindra are in their class some of the strongest tractors in the world. And then, of course, Mike, you know,
has a lawnmower.
He has a lawnmower, and he actually has 2 Ford tractors and a Kubota.
He does have 2 real tractors.
But listen, that Kubota got upgraded tonight. You'll have to watch Tim's channel this week.
And now it won't lift nothing. It won't lift nothing.
You will see upcoming the improvements that have been made to the Kubota
track. It's a really high-tech improvement.
Kenny is now alive and kicking.
Yeah.
Just not lifting.
Darlene says, I just joined RidgeLife Ramblings. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
We went over 1,000 guys, and on RidgeLife Ramblings, I take you out, I walk you around the Ridge property and show you, where we're building the barn and soon to be the off-grid cabin. And we have the log home that Grandma Carol lives in. And guys, I am moving from a 4,500 square foot modern convenience home to an 18-foot camper trailer. Yeah. And we're diving head first into this journey, and these guys have been supporting me all the way, and I am just totally blessed. I'll be coming out and visiting David at Come On Mountain very, very soon. Simple Life Reclaim. We'll be visiting you and Anthony and Roxanne. Of course, Drew and Jeff. Jeff over at Groovy Eggs, and Drew at Dutch Creek Cabin. Lindsay, Into the Mist. Big family. That's what we got, right?
It's the best part of YouTube.
What's family mean to you?
Everything.
How would you define family?
For me, when you're born into a family, you don't have a choice. To me, it means so much more whenever you choose somebody to be your family. And that's true. I have some family members that I don't speak to because I don't agree with, and I don't agree with their ways, but they're still my blood and family, and I didn't get to choose that. Each and everybody that I choose to call my family, it's by choice. And it's because of the character they are, the people they are, and that they're not all about themselves, that they're all about helping each other. And it's just not a selfish community. Like right now, just like Simple Life Reclaim told me what was going on with my cabin today. I had a delivery today at my gate that showed up. And there you got snow and problems and their own issues and stuff like that. And I was in Florida, and I literally asked, can you go pick it up for me? It wasn't no, it was absolutely, we'll be there. Just text us whenever it's there.
And if the situation very reversed,
absolutely.
you would have done for them.
Which y'all have seen 100%. On my channel that I've helped a lot of people this year. And a lot of people is like, well, you got so much going on in your mountain, you need to focus on that. No, that's not what family is. No. Family is when somebody is in need, you drop everything that you got going on and you are there for them for no other reason but to be there for them for no other gain. And so to me, that's family.
Is there a minimum subscriber count to be a part of the family?
No, you don't have to be a subscriber. All of these people that are in here right now showing you some love tonight is family.
Yeah, Lila Newton, you are just Auntie Ann. You're such an integral part of what we do. How could we survive without the people with the blue wrenches?
The way I see it is, it's who you are, not what you are.
Absolutely. And someone just said in there, family isn't always blood.
100%.
No.
Right? No, because family, blood doesn't make you family.
I have said it my whole life. I didn't choose to be in this, which means that I don't have to deal with this.
Right.
If you're a bad person, I don't care if you're blood or not. Yeah. You're bad people.
Yeah.
I'm a bad person. Thank you so much, Ruth. I appreciate it.
Well, you're a bad tractor driver, but you're a good person.
David, you just got John from Cobia Ranch crying. You're like, oh, he's making me so bad.
I'll say this, the flip side of that too is like, there's something that sometimes only other people that make content, or I hate to say like content creators, but like that's what they call us, whatever. I just say, oh, we put stuff on YouTube, we put stuff on the internet. Like we understand there's like a language that we understand and a vibe that we understand, but then there's also with all you guys that maybe don't have channels, but that watch all of us and know us, like there's a connection there, that because there's stuff that when you're just standing here talking in front of a camera that you say that you wouldn't necessarily, you would censor yourself if you thought about it too much, if you were like in a room full of people. And so there's a realness that I think sometimes you guys see that maybe you wouldn't see if you met us somewhere. And does that make sense?
It does.
Like there's a wall that kind of comes down because you're just talking to an inanimate object. You don't think about it as much. But then we read your comments and sometimes your criticisms and your love and your tips and whatever. But
sometimes the criticisms help.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah.
But we appreciate it. And there's just a genuine connection between like all of us that are on this side of the camera and all of you guys behind the camera that we're talking to. That there's just this. There is.
Well, without both, it don't work.
No, exactly. Well, yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? The bottom line.
You nailed that one there.
Tim Mason, happy birthday to your wife there in Columbus, Mississippi.
Happy birthday.
Woo! Woo! Into the mist. There's Lindsay.
There's
Lindsay.
Speaking of fans,
guys, we have
I'm glad it made sense. I'm glad it made sense, Mel.
We have a special treat right now. Frankie, which Kobe Ranch said is the hardest working person on 3 Mississippi.
That's
by the way.
probably accurate, man.
That might be true.
Frankie
Some days that's
is going to
accurate.
join us with Mike, the father, and going to share a special song with us. Randall Granlund with "I Get No Love, None." You said
We love you, Randall.
thank you for
We
the
love
super
you.
chat.
All
All right,
right, I'm gonna get out of the way so you guys can.
me and David screw
Oh,
with
I'm
it.
sliding.
Well,
Come
he's
on.
already gonna be.
That's all right. That right there's a star. Let's be real about it.
Don't trip over the.
Oh, he's already tripping over it all. He's gonna take down the lights. He's got the
Everything.
He's got
Oh, we'll see what
Hey,
happens.
just come over, David. The screen's actually wider.
I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. All right. So
I'm terrified right now.
I'm terrified.
You
All
gotta tell us
right.
what you're thinking.
This is special here, guys.
All right,
What
give
are
me
you
an
gonna
A
show?
minor. I don't know if that's a thing.
642 people.
You want an A
600
minor?
420 likes.
No
right now.
way, guys.
Oh, man.
All right. What are you gonna sing for us?
7 Spanish Angels.
Oh, I love this
7
one.
Spanish
I love this
Angels.
one.
Special serenade by Frankie and Mike, 3 Mississippi. Here we go.
You ready, kiddo?
Never.
He looked down into her brown eyes as to say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, "God will keep us free." If they could hear the riders coming, he said, "And this here's my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive." There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
She reached down and picked the gun up that lay smoking in his hand. She said, "Father, please forgive me. I can't make it without my man." She knew the gun was empty. She knew she could not win. But her final prayers were answered when the rifle fired again.
There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. And 7 Spanish angels took another angel home.
Whoa! Guys, that was epic.
Why do we not have 1,000 likes in here for that? Come on.
There's 655 people in here. There was like, oh my
There
goodness.
should be 1,000 likes right now.
Simple Life Reclaim says y'all better hit that thumbs up and subscribe.
Oh
Yeah,
my
come
goodness.
on.
This
Drew
is,
Glenn says fire.
you can't get this on cable television.
No.
This
Right.
is, no,
No.
this
Yeah.
is,
This ain't on Netflix.
oh, Rebel at Heart.
This
Thank
is
you very
3
much.
Mississippi Unplugged up in here now. Come on.
Somebody
And I'll tell you
commented
what-
that it's 3 Mississippi Moon.
Whoa, somebody
There you
knows.
go.
Somebody knows. Somebody remembers those Scotty
Oh.
Moon days. And I
Cats,
tell you what, you come on down to
how
our
you
church.
doing?
Come on down to our church in Mississippi. You see this one in the choir
Yeah.
every Sunday.
And I tell you what, she did a solo.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. If
Lord,
you haven't seen
Lord,
that,
Lord.
go check out
Well, that's actually
No.
only on my personal
that's on
page.
personal.
Facebook. Oh, you put it
That's
on
on
Facebook,
It's only
right?
on my
Oh,
personal
Yeah.
one.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't,
yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah, she did have a solo, so
Yeah,
only
that's-
like our
Yeah,
only our
solo
inner
is-
circle saw it.
That,
Yeah,
that solo is fire.
yeah.
Brian, Castle Heights, how you doing, brother? Beekeeping in northeastern Ohio. Good evening. Oh my goodness, guys, we have 653 people in
That's
here.
crazy.
If you're liking what you see tonight, this is weekly fare for Come On Homesteading in 3 Mississippi. I mean, you can watch them sing on their channel. They sit out here on their porch, this beautiful place in Mississippi. And David, if you haven't seen him dance and sing on Come On Mountain, I'm telling It's a common occurrence.
Well, I promise you ain't gonna see me sing because I won't have no subscribers.
But
now.
yeah.
Now, I have been known
He
to
has this
dance in
lovely-
lows a little bit.
Yeah, he's got this lovely sequin jumpsuit that he wears.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I will dance now, but I ain't singing.
Jose says, David, you're going to really build that mountain with your nephew and niece there to help you. Good luck, bro. That's exactly what you need.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I am looking forward to my niece and my nephew coming. I'm going to be helping them with a lot of things and teaching them some things, and they are going to be helping me. It is going to be a great, like, family type thing. I'm very, very looking forward to it. I'm excited to have a little bit of life on the mountain, you know, and kind of help me out.
Thank you, Steve. Philip, I'm just using just a general webcam. I got a review of it on my RidgeLife Reviews and How-To page, but I don't even know what brand that is, but it's a really, really good webcam. Logitech, yeah, it's Logitech.
Yeah.
You got
Come
better
on.
eyes than I do.
I know, IT baby.
Got an IT guy over here.
LZ USA.
Retired IT manager. baby. I
Frankie
got
steals the show.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Frankie has a beautiful voice.
Yeah, she kills it. She is literally the hardest working.
She sings better than me. She shoots better than David.
Yeah. And drives a tractor better than Mike.
She was driving a tractor when I pulled up this morning. Now we've got a new guest on here, Frankie. We've been talking for 45 minutes now. There are 658 people watching you right now. They just watch you sing. They love your singing.
Yep.
Frankie, tell us what it's like to move from California to Mississippi. What's new with you with that?
I mean, it's new for sure. There's a lot of good things, and there is definitely downsides. You know, you got to get out there. You got to meet new people. You have to find your new circle because you can't really talk to your old one anymore because they're all finding their new circle. So a lot of the people I used to surround myself with are, you know, they've moved on and they've found other people to surround themselves with. And I have to do the same thing. So there's a lot of good sides and there's a lot of downsides, and I'm learning a whole lot. But, you know, there's also some things I'm obviously going to miss and that I do miss. But, you know, you live and you learn.
Now, do all your friends from school think you know all the superstars in Hollywood? Because you're from California, you got to know all the Hollywood people, right?
Some people here definitely they think I'm
Little California.
Hollywood.
cool
Little
or
California.
whatever.
Hollywood.
Yeah. And that's something.
Well, if they hear you sing, they might think you are.
How
right.
many of your friends from California at 12 years old are driving mom's truck?
I think just the one.
How many of them are driving tractors?
Probably the same one.
How many of them are deer hunting and successfully harvesting deer?
Yes.
I don't think any.
Yeah,
of my friends.
you spanking them.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so a little bit of bean spilling here. You haven't seen it on any channel yet.
That's right. We have not posted any
Yeah.
videos about it. Happened last night.
Well,
Right.
that's not true. A couple people saw the short before I pulled
That
it
is
because
true.
it was wrong
That's true.
format.
But Frankie, how old are you, Frankie?
I'm 12.
12 years old, harvested her first deer. She is bringing food to the table here on 3 Mississippi. What was that experience like for you?
It was nerve-wracking, but it was also really like exciting. It was like I had been waiting all season
It's
just
raining,
to see,
guys.
just to see a deer walk out in the
Oh,
field. And you know, the one time we did see one, it ran right past us. There was no stopping it.
Now, it was an easy kill, right? I mean, the deer walked out about 30 yards, stood there. I mean, it was right in your shooting lane. Everything was perfect. Everything worked out perfectly. Your dad had you set up perfectly, right?
No.
Yeah, are you saying your dad didn't have the blind set up perfectly for the shot? What?
Well, the blind was actually set up perfectly, but our setup inside of the blind was not.
We were facing the wrong way, weren't we?
We were facing the wrong way, and it totally could have winded us, but
They should have winded us. They came
Yeah.
up downwind of us, behind us.
Mhm.
And then what happened when you tried to rearrange the rifle to be able to shoot out the little tiny window in the back? We were making all kinds of racket.
Oh, yeah, we were trying to be quiet, but it was not going very well. I mean, it was rough.
It's intense, huh?
Yeah.
Now, this video of Frankie harvesting her first deer is going to come out when, you think?
What do you think?
That's probably going to be a week from tomorrow. So not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
So be
Is
on the
my
lookout within the next week or so on 3 Mississippi, the epic video of Frankie harvesting her first deer. I mean, I got to see some of the footage, and I was awestruck. I mean, if these guys do the editing justice, it's going to be amazing because the raw
No
footage
pressure
is
on
amazing.
me.
The raw footage is amazing.
You're not even in the camera. Oh, I'm not.
Well,
I
be.
might
big
be
old
in.
guy.
I don't know. Let me know if
I
you
got
guys
it
can see me or if I
covered.
need to scoot. I don't know. We can't
Nah,
tell
I think
because
so.
we got the old people
Oh, yeah,
screen
sure.
up.
There you are. You're
Okay,
in there.
hi.
You're in
I
there.
thought I was covered up.
Let's Trade Paint says, can't wait to see that video. O'Rourke Jamie says, I think you're very mature for your age, Frankie.
Oh, she is.
She is definitely very mature.
Yeah, absolutely.
Way
She's
wise, way beyond that.
I'll tell you guys,
Take care,
around
Casey.
here, I mean, look, when you're a parent, you can get frustrated with your kids no matter how amazing they are. It's just going to happen. But, it's important, I think, to check yourself. And remember, one, she's 12. And two, while you want her to do all these things that, all this work and learn all these things and be mechanical, you got to let them be a kid.
Yeah.
Also, that's so important. And then when you see a culmination of, her own private study on deer hunting and or farming and a culmination of that and the training that you've given her, because you put a lot of time and effort into this, and then the moment of truth happens, and there was a moment in the blind where a lot was going on, and we were trying to figure out, did we have a shot? And at one point, I just looked at Frankie and I said, you know what, Frankie, anything that happens from this moment forward is entirely up to you.
About 10 seconds later, I said, safety's off.
Safety's off. All right.
Love it.
499 Super Chat. Bryant says, good seeing you, Tim. Ben, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Now, Melissa brought up a very, very good question. And I think a lot of us are asking the same question. Frankie, what kind of advice can you give to Dave on how to harvest the deer? I mean, what advice would you give to this young man here on in your wisdom and your experience, doing so many more deer than he's done in the last,
Tim, you better be glad I'm tired.
Hey, it was asked. Melissa asked the question. And she did. So what kind of advice would you give David?
I know I'm definitely a fidgety person, and I was fidgeting a lot most of the time in the stands. So you gotta watch. You gotta watch
You gotta
yourself.
stay calm.
Take a breath, right?
You gotta breathe. Control your breathing.
Once you see a deer, don't go, oh deer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
A deer.
Take the 8 point. Take the 8 point.
I think she was talking to her.
I know. Now you know.
I think she was talking to her.
And
good advice, Rich.
Always
No, that's great advice.
Always shoot straight.
Definitely shoot straight.
Now, when you're in the blind and you're trying to stay warm, do you stay at the bottom of the blind or do you go to the top? Because I heard heat rising.
There's no
All
way
day.
to stay warm in that.
$10, Betty Jean. Thank you, just because. Thank you, Betty Jean. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
So
layer
much.
up is the answer to that.
Layer up.
I was
Okay.
layered up so much because we didn't really have any warm clothes. So when we first started hunting, I had what do you say, 5-6 jackets on.
Well, we had that ridiculous cold snap.
To the point where I was
When we were,
probably
like, at
cutting
6
off my
degrees.
circulation, so
I
it
was in
probably
Florida.
didn't help.
Yeah.
Kobe Ranch says your next bonfire shirt needs to be safeties off.
Right?
Oh! Sean,
Frankie,
that's a
good job.
John is a master of
You
marketing.
know, he
That's
is
a
the
good one.
merch
He
king.
He is the
John,
master
I'm
of
giving
marketing.
Frankie 50% of the credit for that idea. I'm giving you the other 50%, and then we're going to do it.
That's brilliant. I'm making that shirt Monday morning.
Safety's
Tomorrow
off.
we're gonna be
That's
busy.
pretty
But
awesome.
Monday,
Hey, Beth,
I'm
how
making
you
a
doing?
shirt.
Oh, yes,
That's
Kobe
awesome.
Ranch. Fist bump. That's right. Good stuff.
Yeah, good call, John.
Now, I will tell y'all, man, Frankie's amazing. She reminds me of, we talked last time, she reminds me a lot of Levi. Levi's always been wise beyond his years.
Yep.
And it's hard because they're so mature and wise beyond their years, you, as a parent, forget their age sometimes.
Yeah.
And you expect so much more.
Absolutely.
And then you have to check yourself, like you said, and like, hold on, whoa, only 12,
Right.
because they act like they're 18.
Yeah, there's
you know
times
what I
when we
mean?
have to remind each other, hey, remember, she's only 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. And I take that as a compliment
Melissa.
because Levi is an amazing kid. Like, if any of y'all have watched any of David's videos where Levi's
Half
been in
Pint
them,
is
or
the dude, man.
yeah, or just him and his buddy.
He's way more mature than his dad.
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
All day long.
Absolutely.
You know-
I don't know how that worked out.
Yeah, so respectful, so nice, so willing to help, jump in and work, feeding everybody at the last meetup that we were all at together, just all of that. I take that as a compliment that she reminds you of Levi, because Levi is a stand-up kid.
Kobe
So,
thought
and
she
he's
was
not
16.
I mean, he's a grown man. I can't say he's a kid.
Yeah,
he's a kid.
It happens fast. You're
Yeah, I
gonna
usually
you're gonna
gives
blink your
away-
eyes. She's gonna be a grown woman.
I
Stephen
know.
Carlson said, David, when you're in the stand
Okay.
and you want to harvest the deer, he said, just be quiet.
I don't know how. Don't you know all I
If
do
your
is
mouth
talk?
is moving, it's probably not.
Don't you know all I do is talk and heat rises?
That's right.
Oh, Phone Manva says, so unlike her dad, did Frankie get one that you could see the antlers?
Frankie did get a doe.
I got it though.
She
But it
got
was
a
a big doe.
Oh my
she
goodness.
got a doe that was twice the size of my.
I'm talking about the hams on that lady, man. She was.
Oh, the backstraps on your doe.
Oh,
Jack, I mean,
they're as big as my buck that I got. My big 8-point buck. They were huge.
Yeah.
They were huge.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good.
and you know what? I'll give you that. Who was that?
Phone Manva.
Phone man. Yeah, phone man.
Bonamamba. Yeah, I'll give you that. That was definitely a young buck that I harvested, and
It was good.
truth is,
just ate?
yeah,
It
it
was
tastes
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
And the deer that I passed on that day, that I did not take a shot at, it was probably an 8-point. It was kind of hard to tell from the distance.
The one I got buck fever on.
Yeah.
Was when she was telling me, shoot that deer, and I was like, he's a breeder. He's in that age range that I just don't want to, and
Yep.
I just don't. So I get it. You know, I'm not a trophy hunter, but you know, if I harvest a trophy, like we've all said, yeah, we'll hang it on the wall, but we're hunting for the meat.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what we're
me.
doing. We're hunting for the meat.
No, a 1.5-year-old deer is so tender, and I would prefer a doe over a buck.
Oh,
Right.
her doe is going to taste better than even that meat we ate tonight,
Oh man,
if that's possible.
When it comes to hunting,
thank you, Mel.
I don't really get excited for the hunt. I get excited when I'm processing.
I used to the honey.
No, well, I'm excited about the
Yeah.
honey.
What honey? There's no real
Yeah.
honey, is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get excited when I'm processing. I mean, that's honestly, I've never gotten that buck fever that people talk about. I never do. I stay calm. I do my business and everything else. But boy, when I'm slicing down that backstrap and I'm seeing that big old fat joker, I ain't gonna lie to you. That's when that fever starts. I'm like, ooh, look at him.
I'm about to get the meat sweats.
Oh, when we were pulling that backstrap off last night, I was like, Frankie, this backstrap is giant.
Yeah.
I could not believe it was the size of like a beef filet mignon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Massive.
Hey guys, Monday I've got the 2022 hunting season review on RidgeLife coming out, and you see a 52-year-old man get buck fever. I did. I had that flutter in the heart. My voice kind of quivered. My hand was shaking, and I love it. I love every second of that. But luckily it happened after I pulled the trigger. But
Right.
So you watch that video coming out Monday. I was very proud to actually get to sit with my son Morgan. He's already harvested deer before, but this is the first time I got to sit with him in the stand, watch him pull the trigger, harvest the deer. He tracked it himself. He found the deer, and then of course he hung it. He field dressed it. He hung it. He skinned it. He quartered it, all by himself. All I did was video,
Man.
and that was as a father to watch him, go from walking to quarter deer in a cooler, to know your kid can take care of themselves if you're not around.
Makes you proud.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So
That means you
Morgan,
did a
I'm very
good
proud of
job, Dad.
you. I'm very proud of you, Morgan, if you're watching this. Thank you, brother.
Well, the bottom line is it makes you prouder to see your kid harvest something and know that they can go feed themselves if they needed to, way more than anything you're ever going to do.
Oh yeah.
We ate
Hands
venison
down.
tonight, Birdman Dan, and yes, you can subscribe. Please do.
That's right.
All day, and hit that like button too.
That's
We're
right.
getting close though.
We're getting
528,
Man, yeah, 616, 528
Yeah,
thumbs up,
nice.
everybody. And if you're new to YouTube and you watch for how to put a T-post clip on, when we do these kind of live streams or we're making videos, your thumbs up mean a lot. And if you like the video, hit that thumbs up, but leave a comment. Comments, even in live streams later on, if you put a comment down below and you're watching the replay, it means a lot to us as creators to go back and read that comment.
I love it.
And if we have the opportunity to say something heartfelt back to you, that it means a lot to us to be able to see what you think about what we do. And I don't know about these guys, but I appreciate it 100%.
Definitely.
100%.
Definitely.
We are at 59 minutes and 9 seconds. This is the second live we did today. David's been traveling all day. I've been, with my son. And of course, now we're here with these awesome people. You got to hear an amazing song by these two talented people right here. The vocals, the guitar. It was a blessing. I don't know if you all feel this way tonight, but there's more coming on these 3 channels. So if you haven't subscribed to Come On Homesteading, 3 Mississippi, or RidgeLife, take the time, do so now. We would sure appreciate it. Any final words, David?
Come on.
David's just waiting for some sipping cream and chocolate chip cookies.
How about we ask for some final words from the wise one?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say, Frank?
What would you tell the 620 people right now? What would you tell them?
Well, I hope everybody has a good Sunday. Eat some good food. Have some good times, and if you're still trying to get a deer, got very little time. Just remember that.
Yeah. Well, we've got a wonderful evening, a fellowship tonight, and then tomorrow I get to go to Mike, Sid, and Frankie's church with them tomorrow. They've gracious enough to invite me, and I can't wait to go to a fellowship dinner afterwards. It's going to be the highlight of my weekend, even though David's an awesome guy, but a fellowship with brothers and sisters in Christ, I can't wait. So thank you all so much for allowing me, allowing David to come here, eating the great food, the hospitality. If you ever get a chance, meet up, talk to, don't hesitate to say hello to Sid, Frankie, or Mike, any meetup you go to, or definitely leave them a message on their videos. So thank you guys very, very much. I hope you all enjoyed tonight. I know I sure did. So until next time, hope everyone has a blessed evening, and
go RidgeLife!
Good night, y'all. I appreciate you.